Good afternoon, I'm Martin Steffens. I have studied art history and I've been working for a couple of years in Neukölln, a district of Berlin, a social hotspot in a way. And I work for the Cultural Network. It's an association in Neukölln which unites under its umbrella about 50 associations and also natural persons representing the interests of their community. So we are very much a network. And we work in the field of culture. We were set up in 1995 as a reaction to the fact that less and less money came as subsidies to the districts of Berlin, and there was a very broad negative coverage about Neukölln. There was this article in Spiegel called Final Destination Neukölln, and they talked about the problems in Spiegel, but they also distorted the situation, and so the cultural institutions in Neukölln had difficulty being active and also placing advertising, and they couldn't get any coverage by the media. And so we thought we need to give some positive coverage about our district, and that is why our associations, cultural associations, got together in our network, and we have this slogan now saying 48 hours Neukölln, and that is a festival that we have organized, and it's going to take place in 1 month from now. It's the biggest Berlin culture and arts festival, and it's even the largest German culture and arts festival. And it's very much characterized by the network idea. 1,700 people participate in that festival. It's a festival for 48 hours. We will have 330 locations tonight, 600 individual events that take place during that festival. And all the organizers do it on a voluntary basis. And we're all bound by democratic principles. We have a very much grassroots development of this festival. There were many roundtables, many plans developing this festival, and this is what we do on an annual basis. We get together and develop a plan for the festival in a democratic way. So those who say, I am involved in culture, they can participate if they can prove that they have expertise. So we are happy to have quality, but we are also happy to embrace amateurs as long as they behave the way they're supposed to, democratically and not commercially. We'll be happy to cooperate with everyone. And since we're talking about startups and businesses, one can say 97% of our events are free of charge, which is very important for this district of Neukölln, because in the north of our district, people are very poor. There's a large percentage of people, migrants, over 160 nations are represented in the community of Neukölln. So it's a very vibrant community, many different cultures under on roof, so to say, and that is what we want to do. We do not want to focus on just one culture. We would like to represent the diversity of cultures. In 2008, we were given an award by the Cultural Policy Society in Bonn in 2008, and it all sounds so great because we work ethically, we try to integrate people, we try to remain our grassroots perspective and work strictly democratically, but also let me mention the other side of the coin. Very often we get accused of being unethical because we are also employing people. That is to say, we employ people in a second labor market. It is not possible to employ them and pay them wages. So what we need to do is we need to get people who are unemployed and are on welfare, and they get social benefits, and they get €1 per hour extra. And that very often leads to criticism. They say we exploit those people and we do not pay a proper fee to our artists. Of course, we'd like to give them a fair fee, but since we want to have this cultural festival. There's no other way we can do it. Of course, we are networked also in terms of funding. We get some funding from the city government of Berlin. We get some private sponsoring. We get some subsidies from the district. But all of that money is not enough to pay proper fees. And so for me, it's a question, how can we reconcile culture and ethics on an ideal basis? Of course, it's possible to do that, but when you talk about the practicalities and the work to be done, the practical work, it's very difficult. Obviously, I did talk very fast, but let me invite you to come and attend our 48 Hours Festival in 1 month from now.